coach. He made a huge decision putting his third string quarterback in after his first two quarterbacks was a little shaky, and he showed the Cleveland Browns how to get it done. We're going to talk about that in this video, so let's
Every
get
other
to it.
city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go.
In a real legit quarterback battle. Even Shedeur Sanders loved the fact that Staub hit the Shedeur after his TD. Absolutely amazing. Ryan Staub played very, very good in this football game against. Not only that, but primetime Deion Sanders went on to talk about what he's seen from Ryan Staub during practices that led him to have the faith to turn to Ryan Staub in this football game against Delaware. This is a very similar situation where I felt like the Cleveland Browns should have done the same thing with Shedeur Sanders. They saw Shedeur Sanders dominating in practice, and they did the complete opposite. I'm going to play this video clip and let you guys hear what prime time Deion Sanders had to say as far as what he's seen as far as Ryan Staub in practice that translated over to the game as we continue this video. Then I'm going to explain to you guys why I feel like he just showed Kevin Stefanski how to get it done.
You know, the talk of the town right now is Staubby, and I love him. I appreciate him. And in his post-game interview, he said he had this dream. And I said, Staub Luther King, that's what we call him now. And I'm just so darn proud of that guy. You have no idea, like, how I feel about those type guys who just hang in there and you know, the opportunity may escape them, but people forget the last game against Utah a couple of years ago. He got in there and did a fantastic job, and he's just been waiting for his opportunity. Never jumped in the portal. He had every right to think that way, but he's just been a great human being and a great young man and like a leader amongst that room. And all he needed was the opportunity, and thought it was time.
Hey, Coach Brian
How you
Halbole,
doing,
the
sir?
camera. Good.
Good.
I have two questions for you. First off, when they made it 10-7, was there any thought in your mind of maybe altering your quarterback plan and going back to Caden at that point?
No, I had a plan. I was going to stick with my plan. The game don't predicate the plan that I had inside, and I prayed about it. So I'm really not going to alter that. So worked out just as I expected it to work out. Yes, sir.
Coach, John Treach, 9 News. Beyond his efficiency, did you get a sense that the team was energized behind Staub's play?
Well, everybody's energized when they see success. And Staub jumping in there, and his first opportunity is the 2-minute drill is phenomenal because, see, thank you, Lord, for shutting me up right there. Give it to me, Lord. I'm at practice. You guys don't get to see practice. So I get to see the whole practice. So my decisions are not just based on what I see in a game. My decisions are based on a lot about what I see in practice and what I know to be true and what should happen based on preparation and practice. And it happened.
Hey, Coach, Mark Kisla, Denver Gazette.
Mm-hmm.
You just saluted Staub for hanging with it when maybe he could have looked elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
In this era of college football where you have the portal and you have NIL, does it change the way you manage and play quarterbacks, or do you just go straight on what you see at practice on the field?
Well, I don't play on stars. I don't give a darn about a 4 or 5 or 6. You know, you're happy to attain those guys, but those guys ain't free. They cost, okay? And when you have a guy that works their butt off like a Charlie or Ben that was a walk-on that earned it, you reward them. Or Staub that worked his butt off and understand who we are, what we want from that position, he earned it. So you want to reward them with an opportunity. I think that strengthens your team. That strengthens who that you say that you are with the coaching staff. And other guys from around the country say, oh, my God, they played the guy that was on the third string quarterback. And guess what? He balled out so much the whole student section was chanting his name. Stop it. Like I said, you got to be kidding me. Stop it. Change your darn name back there. So that's a blessing for me because I really take a liking to those young men. Like I'm the guy. I cried when I saw the movie Rudy. I did. Okay, that's just who I am. I got that kind of heart, and those type of guys who didn't really get opportunities or what they should. Those have always been my guys when I played college football, when I played in the pros, and even in life now. So that means a lot to me, man, to see that kid stick around and get an opportunity when he could have easily dipped. Easily. And he had reason. And I would have helped him. I would have made calls for him because he's that kind of guy.
Absolutely incredible. If you ask me, primetime Deion Sanders should be the head coach for the Cleveland Browns because they don't play that type of game. You know, they like to go by, oh, Joe Flacco is 40 years old, what he did, 20 years old. That's why he's the starter. Dylan Gabriel is the second string just because we took him in the third round. I mean, it just gets worse and worse over there in Cleveland. But I just want to show you guys the difference between Coach Prime and Kevin Stefanski. Big difference, man. I feel like primetime Deion Sanders just indirectly showed the Cleveland Browns how to operate their quarterback competition in Cleveland. You guys can get down in the comments and let me know, how do you guys feel? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification bell. That way every time I upload a new video, you guys would see it. Until next time. Peace.
From Shedeur Sanders and his past experience, or the past experiences you had under him?
Well, of course. I mean, I've been blessed to be able to sit behind him for 2 years, and I got to see everything that he did and the way he does things day in and day out, the way he sees stuff in the film room. I've been right there behind it, and really just, yeah, I've tried to take as much as I can from him because he's going to have an amazing career. He's an amazing quarterback. And, yeah, it really just the past couple years sitting behind him has really helped me.